Good morning, everyone. This is an update on my garden and what is happening in the past month of March. We have two kinds of lettuce growing here. This is from seedsavers.org, where you can get organic and heirloom vegetable seeds, Over here is romaine. We've got a select lettuce blend. These two are not from Seed Savers, they're left over from last year. And down here, two more from Seed Savers. Here we have peas. This is a type of, I guess you would call it more of a trellis set up so that they can grow and attach to that and stay off the ground and make it easier to get the peas. I have bird netting covering it so that the rabbits don't get to it. So, little peas. Alright, here in this row, my other raised bed, we have garlic up in the front and sweet onions down here. If you'd like more information on how to build your own raised bed, you can check out my WordPress blog at wiseproduce.wordpress.com. My cabbage is coming along nicely, except for the ones the chickens got a hold of. Sadly. For some reason they don't like romaine lettuce though. They basically didn't touch this at all. These are ones I transplanted from the greenhouse that I grew this winter. They do like kale a little bit, but they didn't do any more than munch on a little bit. But because of the warm weather, it's going to seed. So I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to be able to get out of this. I might just have to make some kale chips. So if you see them for sale, I harvested this. Broccoli. Also grew this in my greenhouse. It is a little confused too, and it's going to seed already. Which for broccoli is good, but it's a little early because it's only the end of March. So, alright, this row that looks like nothing has cabbage in this end, spinach, and broccoli at the other end. This one looks awful too, but there are potatoes under there. There are 4 kinds from seedsavers.org. We have fingerlings at the back, Nicola, which is a low glycemic index potato, good for most cooking recipes that you have, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, chips, etc. I also have a mountain rose and an all blue. The mountain rose is red all the way through, a nice pink hue, and the blue is like a purplish blue all the way through. I also set them up over here. We have the all blue and the Nicola over here, and in this chicken wire cage I have the mountain rose, so I didn't have enough of those and I didn't feel like building another one, so I'm going to try out the chicken wire type growing operation. This enables it to use up less space and grow vertically. So, lastly, I just planted 2 types of red beets in that freshly rototilled row over there. So, you can get your regular Detroit dark red or an heirloom, also an heirloom. It's the Cylindra beets. It's more of a cylindrical type of beet, so that you can cut each piece evenly instead of a more spherical type of beet. Now I also wanted to show you my compost bins that I just built. Finally got enough of these pallets to build it correctly. So you see, it's all scraps from the garden, food scraps, eggshells. It's just a couple of pallets. Over here will be the other section for the new stuff. There's nothing in it now, but that's where I'll put the other stuff until this basically cures and I can put it on the garden safely without having to worry that there are contaminants that would make you sick, because there's also chicken manure in there, and I don't want to get sick personally, and I know none of my customers would. So this is the horseradish. If you're interested in getting some pre-made horseradish, it is exceptionally potent. I can hardly even make it without my eyes burning, my nose running. So, it's good stuff. We have a ton. It keeps spreading every time you chop off a root, you get more. These are huge roots, so if you want some, you can order on my website or give me a call. And I'm also on my Facebook, and you can leave me a message there and we can work something out. So that's the update. Thanks for listening.